Yes, and welcome back to another episode with myself, Luke. So I hope you had a fantastic day yesterday, and I hope you're having a good day today. So in today's episode, I'm going to be very brief. I just wanted to talk about the Bitcoin dominance, how important it is if you're in altcoins. Extremely important because the Bitcoin dominance tells us everything if we are in an altcoin season or not. I did speak about this on my channel a few times already with the Bitcoin dominance. So we're going to jump over into that in just a second and what it means for altcoins and for you guys that hold altcoins. So just jumping over into the Bitcoin price. So yeah, Bitcoin, we touched that price target of 74k. And so if we go to the daily, that bullish pennant pattern that I drew is actually technically not quite hit it bang on 74k, but not too far from it. It's about 73,800, so a few $100 away from that target. So yeah, again, this bullish pennant pattern that I showed you the last few weeks played out really well. So where is Bitcoin going right now? Well, just zooming out, I mean, we've gone past the all-time high. I mean, yeah, the sky is the limit right now, but just be careful because, you know, looking at those Bollinger Bands, which I showed you in previous videos, we're way extended. We're above those top bands, and I do expect a reversal to happen anytime soon. So the reversal, just for your information, where could Bitcoin come down to? Well, I'm looking at any of these 3 points here. So if you're doing a long swing trade, then why not wait and jump in, maybe put a position in at the 0.382, the 0.5 and the 0.618. It really likes to touch the 0.618 level. Now, can you see a 37k Bitcoin again? Maybe, but at this point it doesn't look like we could see it, especially with the halving coming up, because then straight after the halving we have that bullish rally. So if anything's going to happen in terms of short-term bearish, then we have to have, we don't have to have, but we'll probably see something happen just before the halving, a major black swan event, or something where somebody just dumps on everybody and we come back down and we retest these levels of 50k, 44k, and maybe even 37,000 US dollars. So could we see a huge dump to the downside and then a V-shaped recovery? Well, again, let me know in the comments section below. A few of the comments said no, it's only up from here. So thank you for your comments in the last few videos. So nothing goes up in a straight line, and like I mentioned yesterday, we do have pullbacks. It's healthy for the market, so expect a pullback. So yeah, jumping over into the Bitcoin dominance, I think it's very, very important that you keep looking at the Bitcoin dominance, because if Bitcoin rallies in terms of dominance, then obviously the altcoins, they go up with Bitcoin for sure, but they don't have the massive altcoin season. We need to see something like this. Now, of course, Bitcoin had most of the dominance because Bitcoin was one of the only coins back then. There were a few others, but you know, Bitcoin was and still is the king of crypto. And of course, 2017, 18, all those hundreds, thousands of types of altcoins that came into play took the dominance away from Bitcoin, from the market. And of course, Bitcoin, when it goes up like this, I mean, let's go to trading view. It might be a little bit better to see. Just give me a second. Yeah, there we go. It's better on trading view. So am I on the weekly? I'll just stay on the weekly. So yeah, I've got this support here. So if the dominance, what we need to see is the dominance fall below the 50%, and then we've got some key resistance at 47. So I'm just looking at something like coming back down here, retesting the 50% and then down to the 47%. If we see a dump in resistance, then expect absolute fireworks in altcoins. So if you don't have any altcoins, or if you do have positions, now is the best time to get ready, in my opinion. Not financial advice. If you have altcoins, great. If dollar cost and averaging into altcoins, then perfect as well. So just expect, the dominance has to go down for an altcoin season. Now, of course, you might think altcoin season has already happened. It's true. Altcoins have been pumping. That's due to the other factors, Bitcoin, everything follows Bitcoin, but it's still technically not an altcoin season. You'll know what an altcoin season is, especially when the dominance comes down. So yeah, I'm just looking at the potential dump to the downside. Where could we go from here? It would be interesting to see. I'll just move that weight there. Let me keep that on the 51%. It will be interesting to see if we come back down to these levels of 40%. So we've got huge resistance here, of course. So let's just keep a marker here. So if we do come down past this and come into these channels, then maybe just keep your eye out on the 40%, even the 43, 44%. So if we do come down to these levels, then expect the altcoins, as the dominance is falling, the altcoins are going to absolutely fly. And that's where you're going to make huge gains in altcoin season or in the altcoin. So just keep your eye on that. Any second now, I'm expecting this now that Bitcoin looks like hopefully it's taking a breather. We need something like this, some consolidation, where people get bored of it, and then when people start getting bored of Bitcoin, they start moving their assets or their profits, let's say, into altcoins, and then we have that huge altcoin rally or altcoin season. So I don't expect the dominance to go below, I don't even expect the dominance to go below 45%. I mean, if it goes down to 40%, then that would be incredible. Just be careful though, because the dominance could reverse on us and then come back up like this. And yeah, the altcoins start losing their value and everything goes back into Bitcoin. But I expect, of course, this year as Bitcoin goes to that 6-figure and beyond, altcoins are going to keep following it. When Bitcoin takes that breather, those next legs up, then altcoins will absolutely rally. So short term, in the next couple of weeks, I expect the 50% to be broken, and yeah, just expect huge things happening in altcoins. So what could you do right now? Again, not financial advice, but go on to CoinMarketCap, pick a niche. I'm looking at gaming, crypto, even AI, crypto. But yeah, you need to pick a niche and stick to it, stick to a plan, of course. If you're new to crypto and you're a bit more skeptical or stressed, then maybe just stick within the top 20 crypto coins. I mean, anything usually pumps in altcoin season, so you take your pick in the top 10 and the top 20. Of course, the returns won't be, you'll still make returns, profit, of course, but they won't be as crazy as if you go into the lower mid cap or the lower cap crypto coins, meaning anything below the 100 coins and beyond. So if you start looking at basement coins that are in the 200 or 500 to 1,000 that are a lot riskier, it's those ones that will have these absolute epic pumps, because the market cap is quite insignificant. So it doesn't take a lot of money for these coins to do a 10, even 100x, because the market cap is quite low. Some of these coins that I'm buying, like Medieval Empires, is around what, 6 or 7 million, which isn't a lot. If you look at gaming, if you look at a game like Gala Games, the market cap, as you can see, is right here. So Immutable X as well. So if you compare 7 million to 2 billion, I mean, it's I mean, you can see it. So the growth for those coins that have just come out during the bear market, that haven't had a cycle yet, the market cap is really low, is, of course, it's very risky. 90% lose their money, so the risk is there. So don't put in the money that you can't afford to lose, of course, but no risk, no reward, as they say. So of course, if you want to stick into the top 20, you're going to make profit, no, for sure. It's just, it won't be as exponential as the top, the mid cap or the lower market cap coin. So just get ready for the altcoin season. It is coming. We're just waiting for that Bitcoin dominance to come crashing down. As soon as that happens, which could happen any moment, then yeah, it's off to the races with altcoins. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow or Friday, looking at seeing where Bitcoin is by the end of the week. Are we going to close another green weekly candle? Let's see, let's find out at the end of this week. And if you have any questions or any altcoins you want me to talk about, even if it's not in gaming, or if you want me to go in depth in gaming, then for sure I can do that, or anything else, let me know. So thanks guys and girls for watching. Make sure to smash up the like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and leave any comments in the section below, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.